kind of like we went to church together from middle school all the way up until high school. He went to New York for film school. I went to LA for theater school. And then we both ended up meeting again in LA. But yeah, just being able to have all those different like opportunities growing up where it's like mentors in high school that make me focus on like what is your spiritual and your more like intellectual character and how are you nurturing that? And then afterwards, what's your goal in life and how are you nurturing that? And then being able to have different adversities come your way and then be able to tackle them. Like what are the things that you're doing in life to make yourself strive to be a bigger and better person?
What is your goal?
Yeah, I think my biggest goal is to be able, you know, it's changed in a certain sense because when I first moved out here, my goal was to be a famous actor. Why? A lot of the times I thought, is that a selfish goal? But I don't think it ever really was. I think my goal has always been to be able to have a certain platform to do good. And I think it's still there. I just have changed the perspective of how I view that. Because my thought process was when I was younger, remember Kaká, the soccer player?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kaká would take his fame, and he was like one of my role models as a kid. He would take his fame, I think because he kind of looked like me. He was like a white Brazilian too, and I was like...
He was on one of the Gracie Mag covers back in the day.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Did he do jiu-jitsu?
I don't know why he was on there, but I think just because he was... yeah.
Well, he was my favorite player, and
amazing.
I think it was 2002.
I should find that magazine and send you a picture of it.
That'd be cool.
Because I saved them all.
Yeah. I think it was like 2002, and he was part of the World Cup team where the Brazil won. And when I was like 7 or 8.
Was he the captain?
No. I want to say, I think Ronaldo was still on the team at that time. I could be wrong. I was like 7 or 8. But anyways, I loved Kaká, and I remember watching interviews of him taking his fame and going out into the community and helping people. And he was also raised in the church, and he just gave me a lot of like similarities to myself where I was like, okay, he's raised in the church. He knows his values and his morals, and he wants to use the platform that he's been given, that he worked hard for, to then help other people. And I didn't know to what extent I wanted to do that, but I knew that I was interested in acting. I knew that I was pretty good at it, and I knew that I wanted to be able to have some kind of a platform to help people. Because, like I mentioned, I grew up doing missions works as well. So, like, from the time I was in 6th grade to 12th grade, I had been on, like, 6 or 7 mission trips. So I went to, like, Kenya, Honduras, Costa Rica.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I did a lot
Before you were, how old were you when you went?
My first one, I think it was 13. Yeah.
Wow.
I was 13-year-old.
Who'd you go with?
I would go either with my church group or my school.
Wow.
My first one, my school... we had like a leadership class. It was basically like how to be a leader.
Your high school?
It was a private school.
Gotcha.
So it was elementary, middle, and high school. So I started there in 5th grade, and I finished there until senior year.
So where did you guys go? Kenya?
So I went to Kenya with my church. I went to Honduras with my school, Costa Rica with my school, Haiti with my church. Yeah, Haiti was a big one because Haiti it was then, I'm pretty sure it still is now, it's the most impoverished country on the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah.
And, you know, we always think of poverty as like Africa, only over there. It's like, dude, it's like a 3 to 5 hour flight from here. And it's bad. They've still practiced really crazy, like, you know, like pagan witchcraft stuff where they sacrifice children and like they don't take care of each other, and the government is so corrupt, and it's really sad to see because you think of that stuff as like not even third world, you know, it's even past that. But we went there, and we just, for a lot of the kids in like Africa and Haiti especially, it was the first time they're seeing white people, and that was a weird kind of surreal experience, but it helped broaden my mentality of like, okay, what is my life? How fortunate am I really? You know, because I'm even blessed to be able to go on this mission trip. Now, am I going to be a good steward of this opportunity? So I went and I learned so much about like being able to help people. Doesn't have to be, you have to have a big platform. You don't have to have fame. You don't have to have a lot of money, but it helps to have an understanding of how to pursue that goal, right?